you think you would be able to post a few of these around here?
I know this woman.
She's Dr. Marty Saybrook. She's a shrink. She worked with Landview PD.
She used to come in here with that cop McBain.
And that's her son, Cole.
Sure, give me a couple.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
I did that. I had posters made up for Marcy and your brother. I put them up all over town.
Well, did it work?
No.
Gotta say, you had me going. The new do, flawless local accent.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Marcy. Give it up. That's Todd Jr. you're holding there. And since Todd Sr. is offering $1 million reward for his return, I'm here to collect.
I don't know who would want to speak with me. Everyone I know in this town lives in this house.
I don't believe the gentleman is from Landview, sir. When I asked him to come in, he seemed rather hesitant.
Okay, well, look, we're kind of in the middle of something, so...
Oh, I think we could spare a few minutes. Show the man in.
Shall we?
David. Come on, David, don't do this, okay?
Oh, Marcy, don't try to appeal to my soft side. I don't have one. What I do have is an empty bank account and a bad reputation. You know, this is really a win-win situation for me. I get to fill my pockets and prove to my erstwhile friends that I'm a hero.
But you won't be a hero, David, okay? Not to that little boy. You turn me in, and then he will never see me again. I mean, do you really want to do that to him? Do you want to tear him away from the only mother that he's ever known? Is that what you want?
Is that it? That's the best you got? I mean, I heard the violins, but they weren't playing my song.
Do you have any idea what I have been through, David? Do you have any idea how far I have traveled, all the risks I have taken to save my son from that man?
Well, I'm sure you'll get another book out of it.
Oh my God, is everything a joke to you? Look at him. He's happy and he's healthy, and you would destroy that for money.
Well, there's money, and there's $1 million. And Marcy, that kid ain't yours.
Yes, he is. He is my son. I gave up everything for that child. I left my home, my family, my friends, my students. I would give my life for that boy. Do you have the capacity to understand what that means?
Of course I do. I empathize with you, Marcy. I know exactly what it's like to want something so badly you do anything for it. You see, I feel that way about money.
I heard about Marty and Cole. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, the difference is that Marty and Cole didn't run away. They were kidnapped.
You know, if it makes any difference, if I'd have known what Marcy was planning, I would have stopped her.
You knew that Tommy was my dad's for months, and you didn't tell anyone.
I can't talk to you about that.
That's right, because you've been charged with perjury. You know, did it ever occur to you that there was something wrong with that picture, me babysitting Tommy? I would hold him and play with him and put him to sleep for you and Mrs. McBain. Then you guys would come home and let me leave my little brother in your house.
We never set out to hurt anyone. We were trying to help a little kid who'd lost his parents.
But then you found out that his dad was alive and you kept it a secret. You would have kept it a secret forever if people didn't find out. You don't think that there's anything wrong with that?
It's all wrong, Star. That we adopted a baby that we couldn't keep, that Marcy and Tommy have disappeared, that Cole and Marty are missing. That your dad just tried...
You tried to what?
The point is, if I could go back and change things, I would. Except for one thing, I would never change how much I loved your little brother. Not for anything.
You have me now, you son of a bitch.
Simon Ryerson's a wanted man. Stand it up any means possible.
Marty! Cole! Can you hear me? You coming?
Nigel, you know what? You don't have to do that. I'll just tell whoever this is that I'm busy. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I don't believe this.
Hello, Jared.
Come with me.
Jared.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm your father. Do I need a reason?
What is it you need? Money?
No, I'm fine, son.
Don't call me that. Okay? Look, I grew up. I don't need you anymore.
Maybe I need you.
Well, I needed you once, too. But you didn't give a damn.
That's right. And that was a pretty miserable excuse as a father. But I've changed.
Oh, what, from bourbon to vodka, huh?
No, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol in 10 months. I'm in a program. I go to meetings. I've got a sponsor, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You made promises before.
No, but this is different. I'm different. That's why I'm here now. I want to make things right. I want you back in my life.
Whoever it is, Banks wasn't expecting him. That much is clear. Kind of seemed like he didn't want us to see whoever it was.
Yeah.
Nigel, what'd this gentleman look like?
He was some years older than Mr. Banks. Quiet, not expensively dressed.
You think this guy knows something? What, like Banks isn't Pa's son?
You know, Jared never said that he was Grandpa's son. In fact, he denied it. Grandpa's the one who wrote that letter. Why he did that...
I think we have to assume it's true.
No. It can't be true, because... I can't even think about this.
Who was that?
Nobody. Marcy, this is all about values.
You're talking about values.
Tommy is of value to you. And you've had a good long run of it, all the way here to Paris, Texas. And there are things that I hold of value. Handmade shoes, poolside massages, fresh flowers, the kind that I don't have to grow or cut or bring to the table. I just like them to be there when I turn my head.
Well, you know something? It's really good to know that you'll have something to do in that paradise you buy with my son's life.
Marcy, I appreciate beauty, and $1 million allows me to appreciate a lot of beauty.
What about what you owe the McBains? Huh?
Excuse me?
You shot at my husband's father. Your brother killed him. Do you really want to cause this family any more pain?
Oh, guilt doesn't work on me, especially since I already paid for it. Did I pay for it? I feel like I paid for it. Anyway, I remember feeling bad about something. So, next?
I don't know. What about Todd? You know, you don't really seem to like him, so why do you even want to side with the man?
I'm not siding with Todd. He's just the guy cutting the check. Think of Todd as my employer. Do you always like your employer? No, but you got to figure out a way to get along, to prioritize, so I can either get rich or I can stick it to Todd. Now, who's going to win? Me. I'm going to win. I'm going to get rich. And you know who would agree with me? I think your husband would, because he wants his little missus home. So with that in mind, who should I call first? John McBain or Michael McBain?
It's the worst feeling in the world, isn't it, knowing they're out there and there's nothing you can do?
Yeah, well, I hope he is still out there. And you know what? The posters may work for me. Thank you. Are you okay, Dr. McBain?
Never what it was all about, you know? I just don't really see much point.
You know, maybe if I get a soda, they'll let me sit here for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
No. Thanksgiving. I begged her to come home.
Well, what did she say?
She told me that I should forget her.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I really am.
You just never know what life's gonna throw at you, you know?
Marty! Cole, talk to me! John, by the book, got that? Screw you, Ramsey. Marty, Cole! Hey! It's Champ! Larson! Larson! Marty! Cole, can you hear me? Talk to me!
The good news is John's totally focused on finding Marty and Cole, and if my brother's on the case, they will be found.
You don't have to say that.
I don't believe it. Look, I know you're mad at my wife. I'm mad at her, too.
You are?
I thought Tommy would be better off with us. But once the judge ruled, I was prepared to give him up. Marcy wasn't. And you know Marcy. When she sets her mind to something...
Oh, I know, believe me. I would have never done the musical if she wasn't so stubborn.
Well, a lot of that was about you.
Me?
She talked about you all the time. How smart you were, what a great kid you were, how brave you were to do the lead like that. She didn't want to let you down. She was worried about what the trial was going to do to you.
Really? You know, Mrs. McBain was my favorite teacher. And I really do know that she was a great mother, but it's not fair what happened.
She made the wrong moves for the right reasons. And she lost her home and her career and me. Now she has left is Tommy, and he's not even hers. Look, I know it'll take some time, but I'd like us to be friends.
Friends? Friends? Are you kidding me?
It's different this time, I swear.
You know what? Save it, okay? I found you passed out on the floor for the last time. I have pulled your puke out of the rug for the last time.
Hey, look, I know I was a lousy father. Okay, I can't deny that, Jared. But I was hoping that maybe I could make up for it somehow.
You spoil everything for me.
Look, I know how mad you are, but I can take
Look,
it
I don't
this
mean to
time.
be cruel, okay? But you need to hear me. I don't want you in my life anymore.
You don't mean that.
You know, it wasn't easy, but I managed to grow up on my own. I put myself through business school, Dad. I got myself out of more trouble than I know what to do with. I made a life for myself, and I don't need you. I don't trust you, and I have no interest in trying again. Is that clear?
All I'm asking is that you just think about it. Okay, look, I know This was a lot, me coming here without calling first or anything, and I know that I can't make up for all the things that I've done, but you're my son. I love you. And I know there's a hole in your heart where I was supposed to be. But all I'm asking is that you please just give me a chance to try to fill that hole. All I'm asking is that you think about it. Please. Don't shut the door. Not yet.
Are you all right, sweetheart?
I may have been making out with my uncle for the past week, but, other than that, I'm just great.
Honey, we will get to the bottom of this. And if Jared is your uncle, it's best that we find out now.
I'm going to have the lab take a look at this letter. We will be doing some DNA testing.
Damn it, Dorian.
How dare you ignore me, Clint Buchanan?
I can't decide who to call first.
David, I am warning you.
Maybe I should call John after I call Todd. He'll call the feds, get the ball rolling. Michael, maybe I should call Michael. You are his wife, you know. He might try an end run. Marcy, so violent in front of a child you call your own. What they watch, they learn. You should know that.
Please. Oh, please, David, I'm begging you. Okay, I am begging you. He is my son, so please, David, I'm begging you. Please don't do this.
Marcy, you're upsetting the kid.
He needs me. He needs me, David.
Marcy, what he needs is for you to calm down, all right?
Did your mother show you all those pretty little things, David? That you say you love? Did she show you all those pretty little things? Who would you be without her, David? Would you be lost? Don't do this to my son. He's a baby. He doesn't understand.
Marcy, he's gonna leave you someday. It's called growing up.
David, he's not even 2 years old. He needs me, David. He needs me. And I need him. Look, I know that somebody hurt you. Okay, I know, and then you've never gotten over it, and that's why you say all these stupid jokes and you pretend like you don't care, but I know that you do. I know you do, because I know deep down in that body of yours there is a soul underneath all that noise. So please, David, please, for once in your life, will you do the right thing, and will you just let me keep my son? Just let me walk out of here with my son. Oh, God, please, David, I'm begging you, please. Please.
Look, Marcy, you gotta get it together, okay? You're upsetting the kid. And he's a kid that doesn't legally belong to you.
Yes, he does. He's mine.
Oh. Look, I want you to know something. I'm not heartless, not completely. I tell you what, I won't call the police.
You're not?
No, I won't. I can see that whatever you're going through appears to be genuine, so I won't turn you in.
Oh my God, thank God. Oh, David, thank God. I appreciate you. You don't know how much I appreciate this. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
I do actually.
Look, I promise you. I promise, okay? You're not going to regret this. You're not.
Okay, as long as you can find a way to match the $1 million reward, we're shipshape.
What'll happen when they find Mrs. McBain?
Tommy will go home with you. He's gonna need you, Star. You're the only one who'll know. And Marcy will go to jail.
When my dad finally calms down, he's gonna realize that Tommy is who he is because of you and Mrs. McBain.
Let me ask you a question. You know your father better than anyone. If he and your mom adopted Tommy, and I found out I was the birth father and I wanted him back, would he have done anything differently than I did? or Marcy.
We can use this if we need to pry open the doors. Come on, give me a hand. Fryerson gets to his crew, we're dead. Who cares? I do. Simon, come to Daddy.
And if John McBain calls in, let me know. How long are we supposed to stand here while Banks and his friend talk?
I don't know. For somebody who claims not to know, we have a lot to say to each other.
You think they could be in this together?
In on what? Jared insists that he's not Grandpa's son. In fact, he says he doesn't want to be Grandpa's son.
Nigel, I need to ask you something.
Anything, sir?
Did Asa ever at any time tell you that Jared Banks was his son?
Sir, on my life, he did not.
What is it you want? Huh? What do you want, a hug? You want to go have a catch?
No, but I thought that maybe we could work on being, I don't know, friends.
What, so you can feel better about yourself? Huh? Not my job.
Well, I guess I was thinking that maybe we still had something that we could give to each other.
Look, I don't want anything from you. Do you hear me? Everything I need is in that house, and by showing up here, you're gonna screw it up like you've screwed everything else up in my life.
But I don't mean to do that.
You've said your piece, okay? You got your answer. So let's just say goodbye and be done with it.
Wait. Oh, wait a minute. The people in this house, these Buchanans, who are they to you?
You know, when I was a kid and I used to wake up in the middle of the night because Mom was crying and begging you to stop drinking, I used to pretend that you stole me from my real father. And the dad I made up was strong. And he'd do anything for his son. But then when you crawled out of our lives and back into the bottle, I started making that fantasy come true. And I've spent a long time setting it up. And if you wreck it for me,
I don't want to wreck anything.
then go away and forget you found me.
Forget it? How can I do that, Jared? I'm your dad.
Not in any way that matters to me, okay? So, the only father that I need is dead. Dad.
This is ridiculous.
I know. How long are we supposed to wait?
However long it takes. You know, you don't just dump something like what Nigel dumped on Jared and then say, you know what? I don't have time for you. I'll pencil you in on Thursday when I do have time.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, bud, you finish your homework?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find Jared to see if he wants to play some video games. But I can't find him. Have any of you seen him? All right, what's going on? Spill it.
Let's take it inside. Okay. You remember when you went down to Texas and to read Grandpa's will?
Yeah.
You know, okay. Well, there was a letter that Grandpa left for Nigel. In this letter, Grandpa said that he had another son. And also in the letter, he gave the name of the person. He left it up to Nigel to decide when to tell us about it.
So this means I have another uncle?
It looks that way. Me too.
Nigel read us this letter today, so Matthew, we know who it is.
You're kidding me. Who?
Well, actually, somebody you know. Jared Banks.
Maybe it's Jared. Maybe.
Well, Pa's letter says it's him.
Is that why he came here in the first place? I mean, did he know he was Grandpa's son?
No.
Apparently, Jared was as surprised as everybody else.
We're going to do some tests, and then we're going to find out the truth.
So you think Grandpa was lying in his letter?
Maybe Grandpa made a mistake. But until we know for sure, I think that you should do what I'm doing.
And what is that? What are you going to do?
Refuse to believe that Jared's my uncle.
You're angry? And you want to hurt me, and that's okay.
No, I just want you to get out of here.
What, so you can get whatever it is you're after out of these people, these Buchanans?
Excuse me? You've been sober a few months, and you're gonna judge me?
No, I am not judging you, son.
You call me that again, and I swear to God.
But then you are to me! Even though I know I've lost my right to expect anything from you.
That's right.
Okay, but look, please, just anything. I'll do anything. Just to be your dad again. You don't have to talk about it now. We can wait till tomorrow, next week, after you've had a chance to think about it.
Think about it.
What, so that's it?
Yeah. After what you did to Mother and me, can you blame me?
You know, I've spent the last 10 months thinking about all the people I've hurt because of this disease.
Oh, that's what they're calling it now, a disease. Okay.
Yes. And I would not be able to live with myself if I hadn't come here to tell you how sorry I am.
Well, good. You've done that.
Forgiveness is a tough job. I know because I've had to forgive myself. Whatever you've got going with these people here, I hope you're doing it for the right reason. And I hope it makes you happy, because that is all I have ever wanted for you. Goodbye, son.
$1 million.
Well, then you better put on your thinking cap, Teach, because you owe me.
I owe you?
Look, I meant what I said, okay? I'm not heartless. I'm not going to turn you in, but this little guy doesn't really belong to you, and you can't expect me to just give up $1 million, so I tell you what. The $1 million doesn't have to come from Todd. It can come from any source you like. But if I don't get it, that little monkey's going back to his natural dad.
David, look, I don't even have enough money to pay for this hotel room one more night, okay? I have 5 diapers left, David. Where the hell am I supposed to get $1 million?
So you're a quitter? You're not even going to try?
What do you want me to do? David, do you want me to rob a bank? I can't afford the sitter.
Guess I'll be calling Todd.
No. I'll find the money.
All right. But I want you to put the kid down, okay? I don't want you zooming down the road like Thelma and Tommy. He stays with me.
No, he is upset enough as it is. I'm not leaving him with someone who can't even take care of himself.
Fine. Hold on to him while I call Todd and John and Michael.
Sweetheart, listen to me. Okay, Mommy's gonna be right back, okay? And I just need you to wait with this. He promises to behave. You hurt him? I swear, David. Here, come on, baby. Here you go. Hold him tight. better be in one piece when I get back.
Think there's a minibar in here? Please don't look at me like that. I had no choice. Stop it.
Hi. Sorry about that. Talk about timing.
So, who was he? How does he know you? Being great. He put the posters on both of the bulletin boards, and he even offered to put one of them in the window.
Good. I hope it works.
Thanks. And about our talk.
It'll be our secret.
Yeah, that's good. You know, people, they kind of assume that we're enemies.
I'm not your enemy, Star.
Dr. McBain, could you try not to hate my dad so much?
If you try to remember how much you love Marcy.
I'm gonna call her.
Marcy?
You're probably wondering why I didn't tell your mother that Vicky Buchanan's staying right next door. Vicky might have come up with $1 million, but then again, she might have told her brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, Bo Buchanan, the police commissioner, that I had done wrong and he'd send me back to Statesville. Our Vicky's a loose cannon with work ethics, all kinds of ethics. It's a bad combination. You know what? I'm doing this for you, so you can stay with your mother. There's something I want you to know, Tommy. Everlasting happiness does not come from our friends and family, because they can betray us, and if they don't, they abandon us when they die. Everlasting happiness comes from money, because money is forever.
So what can I get you?
You think maybe you can move? Huh?
No, I'm not sure.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm trying to move this box, okay? When I do that, you try to pull your legs free, okay? Okay. What is it? Okay. Okay.
I think they're broken. Like I Okay, I just know. Okay, call out first. Okay, honey? Honey, John's here.
Marty,
Okay?
listen to me. I gotta get you out of here.
Go. Go. John?
Hey, it's okay.
John, where is he?
It's okay. We'll find him. We're gonna find him.
On the next One Life to Live.
Who was he? Does he have something on you?
You're sitting here with no drink, so what can I get you?
David? What are you doing here?
I'm gonna look around and I'm coming back for you.
Don't come back without my son.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on Soap.